Looks like you're ready. Click here to start streaming.
There you go.
Having some technical difficulties. Almond, can you hear me loud and clear?
Oh, it's going commercial now. There we go. It's on.
Okay, we in there? All right, good afternoon, everybody. We had a few technical difficulties. Sorry about that, but y'all know what it is. Y'all know, already know how it go when it come to going live. So, shout out to Almond in the building. Thank you for pulling up on us. Okay, she can hear me loud and clear. Okay, we good. We good there. It's another Ratchet Sunday. All right, so yeah, we got another Ratchet Sunday for y'all. But of course, we're going to wait for a few more people to pull up. So I got a little throwback with me and my husband, Ghetto Talk. That's the name of his channel. Please give him a subscription. He trying to get monetized. Y'all already know what it is. When you're trying to get that first 1,000 subs, right? We all done struggled, been in that department if you a content creator. So y'all already know you want nothing more but to get your channel monetized, start making some income off doing something that you enjoy. So again, we got a Ratchet Sunday lineup for y'all. I got a full-length interview with Suki, as you can see by the thumbnail. And this lady, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. She funny. When I was skimming through the interview, she definitely funny, but it's one of them funny and sad at the same time, just to see the state of the world we in. So if you wasn't here last week, just to bring you up to speed, we've been doing Ratchet Sundays lately, just to, you know, keep the mood light, have a good laugh, and also to talk a little ish, right? So I got a throwback on the screen with me and my husband, Ghetto Talk, up here. This is from the time where we lived in Africa, in Ghana. We lived there for a year, and this is a wedding we attended over there. And I got one more throwback I'm going to hit y'all with just while we wait for a few more people to pull up, and then we're going to get right into the interview. So again, I want to thank everybody for taking out time on your Sunday afternoon to come enjoy some ratchetness with me. Appreciate y'all for that. Let me know what y'all got going on this Sunday. Anybody cooking? What y'all cooking? Let me know what you cooking. Yeah, I'm being nosy because I'm cooking. I got a pot of greens on right now. And I plan to throw in some salmon fillets and probably some potatoes or something like that for my little Sunday dinner. Something small, nothing too major. So what y'all cooking? Okay, Las Vegas in the building. Shout out to Reginald Tyler, representing Vegas in the building. But yeah, I can't wait to eat my little Sunday dinner. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Sister is hungry. Alright, just giving a few more people time to pull up, but I will be getting into it shortly. Let me see. I got one more throwback I want to throw up on the screen, but I gotta flip it. It ain't quite right. Shout out to my husband at Ghetto Talk for helping me with all the technical stuff, because I'm telling you, a sister be struggling. I need you, though. To flip this photo. My husband be helping me with everything. I'm a little tech savvy, but not really. So, okay, it's too hot to cook. Yeah, I know Vegas be getting that heat. I got some in-laws in Arizona, and they be complaining about the heat. I just want you to flip that. But, we cooking. It's cool here in the D. It's a cool August day. It's like 72 for the high. So it's kind of cool. I actually been ripping and running. Went to the grocery store, stocked up, and now I'm cooking a little something. I've been trying to cook consistently, man. I've been seeing them videos. Y'all been seeing them clips of them crazy people. It was mostly overseas, but how they managing these food in these restaurants. Like, no matter how tired I am sometimes, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be cooking. Because shout out to Real Bravado Network for the $10 super chat. We appreciate you, big brother. My fellow healthcare worker, Real Bravado, is in the building. We appreciate the support on this Sunday afternoon. But yeah, what y'all cooking or what y'all women cooking for y'all must be nice. I be jealous talking stuff. I be talking stuff to my husband like it must be nice to have somebody just cook whatever you request and come serve it to you. It must be real nice. You know, I got to give him a hard time a little bit. But shout out to my husband for holding me down with all the stream deck stream this Elgato this all this these buttons and lights back here. It's a little overwhelming for me, but okay, now the way you got that up they can't see me.
Oh, okay, it's coming up.
Hold on, y'all, let me get myself back on the screen, or should I just move over?
Yeah,
Okay, let me scoot the chat over a little bit so y'all can still see me. I'm gonna throw up one more throwback and then we're gonna get into this Ratchet Sunday entertaining sports highlights. Shout out to you. RIP to the black people killed in the mass shooting in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
I did hear about that. I did. Yes, RIP to our people. I don't know why people wilding. Well, I do know why people wilding between the poverty, the crime, the all the guns, these handguns and semi-automatics they got out on the streets, the aggression, the jealousy, the anxiety our people going through. We way more vicious and ferocious towards each other and willing to kill over nothing. I remember a quick story time. Shout out again to Real Bravado for that $10 super chat. But I remember in Detroit over a decade ago, everybody was lusting after them leather jackets like Pellies and stuff. And there was a guy who went to CVS with his own, and these two brothers robbed him. But before they robbed him for the Pelly, they shot him in the back. So common sense, after they shot him and killed him and they took the leather jacket off his back, then what? What you gonna do with a jacket with bullet holes and blood in the back? Okay, shout out to Project Leroy in the building. Okay. Shout out to Project Leroy. Okay, the shooter had white supremacist ties. I didn't know about that part.
Yeah.
I just think the oh, you knew? Okay, he's saying it was some kind of pink booty. Yeah, I just saw the headline. I didn't get to dig deeper into the article, but it's so evil and wild out here, especially you know how loose they are with the handguns and even the semi-automatics. You know, you ain't even got to have a CPL. You can just go buy you a gun. We know how them people really feel about us. I'm trying to keep it light. But these are the type of topics that I love. I would love to go into this, Project Leroy. You just don't know. But I do got another channel for that type of talk if y'all interested in it. It's called The Old Family, where we talk about things like that. But you know, some people don't want to hear about that kind of stuff. So that's what you have multiple channels for. So again, I'm going to hit y'all with one more throwback. And then we're gonna get into the ratchetness. Hopefully we all can get a good laugh and be kind of light and leisure this Sunday. You know, sometimes people don't want to hear about too heavy of a topic, so you know, got to keep it light, got to be able to laugh in these dark times that we living in. But this is me and my brother. Shout out to everybody who here from the Do Better podcast. This is a throwback of me and him back in the day at the airport. So I just thought I'd throw this in. We probably, you know, preteens in this picture. Hit y'all with a couple of the throwbacks. Definitely appreciate y'all being in the building this afternoon. So today our topic of discussion is going to be Suki Hana, and we're talking about her, but we're also correlating that with the music industry, how they're pushing this type of ratchet, ghetto, over sexualized, freaky deaky, any other words you could think to throw at this, right? The way that the music industry is putting so much money into our sisters degrading ourselves.
And you know this, man.
So, you know, it's definitely a machine and behind her to keep her relevant and to keep these people doing what they're doing. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. And as people pull up, they pull up. But it's kind of funny. I skimmed through it and I actually thought this was a funny interview. It's, you know, like sad, funny. You know, I think she may be just like a naturally funny type of person, but it's sad, but you know, this is the state of the world we live in, and we all grown, so we can handle these kind of conversations. But y'all know this little Miss eat a nigga ass. So here we go.
What's going on in her world, but she hasn't been here at the Hollywood Unlocked world in a minute, so I'm glad that she's pulled up to the Jason Lee show. Welcome, my friend Sukiana. Wait, so Sukiana, Suki goat, Suki with the good coochie. What is when do you use what name? Because at this point I'm struggling with pronouncing, so let me get into the right way of announcing who you are.
I mean, honestly, I prefer Sukihana, but everybody call me Suki with the good coochie or good cat. That's what they like to call me.
But who gets to call you the Suki with the good cat?
I mean, everybody call me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I want to shout out EJ in the building, and then I want to say, well, let me unpause it so it can be on.
Is it the OnlyFans fans? Is it the fans?
That's the only thing.
All right, can we talk about how she looked for a second? Now, I'm not a colorist, so I don't discriminate. You know, your complexion is what it is, and ain't nothing you can do about it. So I have nothing to say about that. The blacker the better to me personally. But anyway, the tattoos. You know, y'all know if you rock with me, you know I hate tattoos on women. I cannot stand that, especially ones that can't be easily hidden. And is it just me, or are these breasts giving implants? Are these breasts giving not real? Look at how she is the definition of titties out. Her breasts are all the way out. Like this is absurd. Where I don't even see the button look like it's down in the belly button region. I don't see no type of even attempt to button up and cover up that bountiful bosom we see in here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a hater because I ain't blessed in this department. I don't know. But to me, it's giving artificial.
Fans, it's the drug dealers, it's the scammers, it's the 9 to 5. Everybody, they know I'm Suki with a good coochie.
Okay, so Suki hasn't been here in a while. The last time I interviewed you, you seemed like you were on your way to the promised land of finding deliverance. You were sitting on the porch somewhere at home during COVID, but you seem to be in a space where, you know, you were really calm. And then I've been looking at your social media, I've been looking at your clips, I've been looking at the viral moments we've been posting. And is that Suki, is she still around?
I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to get what you get. That's the type of girl I am. You get what you get. So it depends on how I'm feeling. I'm a Scorpio.
How are you feeling today?
Right now, I feel real sexy. Like, it's just,
Go ahead and pour my day.
I feel like right now, I'm sitting on a Niagara Falls, you know? That's what I feel like I got right now. And I just, you know, like sometimes I'm pro-black. Sometimes I want to pop on top of Kia. You gonna get what you get from me.
But can't you be pro-black and pop at the same time?
Yeah, and sometimes I'm gonna be ratchet. Sometimes I might have poise like Nene Leakes and what's the basketball wives?
Shout out to EJ for the $2 super chat. Exactly. What is she wearing? Did y'all hear? She said it herself. Sometimes she ratchet, so it ain't me. She said it out her own mouth.
I have poise like them. It just
Jackie Christie be popping. She's
Yeah.
kept her husband for like 30 years. And she used to pop people in the face too whenever they would like try to flirt with him. Are you a jealous type?
I'm not jealous, but I do get why she had her man for 30 years. It be these y'all be so judgmental and always talking about, oh, why he want to talk to her? She weird, or she don't Tom, Dick, and Harry. Okay. Sometimes I like a little something strange. You know? That's the truth. Like,
Yeah.
Want a little bit of excitement in their life.
But this is why I've been saying with relationships, because right now I'm literally in therapy trying to figure out what type of relationship I want. By the way, I'm being very clear. I'm available. I'm single. I'm open. But what I don't know is...
Me too.
No, this lip wrist nigga ain't try to put in a plug, try to get him a man. Oh my God.
Are you?
Yeah.
We're going to get into Kill Bill in a minute because I was in love with that little situation. We'll talk about that. Okay. So wait. So I'm in therapy trying to figure out, do I want to be with one person or be with more than one person? Because I feel like we get to create our own worlds. Would you ever do like a poly situation where it's more than one? And could that be two guys or does that have to be a girl and a guy?
Okay, so my thing is, do poly have to mean everybody in the same relationship, or can you talk to different niggas from time to time?
I think poly means you have to be in a relationship together, but you can also, I think poly is all together, but then you could also have an open relationship where you have one guy and then you have other relationships.
Well, a lot of guys, like, honestly, I probably could do it, but they don't be wanting to share. It be them. But I'm okay with, having a little ooh-wop in LA. Then, you feel me, I go to Atlanta and see, my
But
other
not
ones.
Atlanta. Go to London. Go to Paris. Go to Brazil. Somewhere out the country too. You can have one local, and then one
And then went out
international.
I'm okay with that. I love that. But I just got my passport, so now, I'm starting to move around and stuff. But
Right. Okay, so we came to know you by Love and Hip Hop, where I started my career at Love and Hip Hop. You're still doing Love and Hip Hop?
yeah.
How has reality worked for you? Because I remember when you first came in, Miami was the new hot part of the franchise, and then they brought in all these new girls. I think you were the only one that lasted though, right?
Yeah, I am.
Why? What happened to the other ones?
I really don't even know what they had going on. I just know who I am. Like, one thing about me is I'm here to last. Everything about me is original. I'm the original ghetto girl, and people just love me, from the old to the young people. So they can't wait till they see me on TV. So that's why I last. I don't know what the other people have going on.
But the one girl, when she came in fight with Trina, we knew her days were numbered. I mean, Trina's a legend.
Shout out to Dale Day in the building. Shout out to Almanize for the $2 super chat. And shout out to RBN. He says, what the fuck does she got on? And is that herpes on her lips? Who is this woman? She a rapper, one of them strip rappers, strappers. Suki Hana, a.k.a. Suki with the good coochie. That's what she said. That's her name. Shout out to Project Leroy for the $2 super chat. That's not the definition of poly. Shout out to Culture Invasion Podcast. Appreciate you being in the building.
She's a legend.
Yeah, and Trina got a lot of rank on that show, so it's just like, you feel me? You might can't go against the queen and just last like that. But I don't know about their situation, because when it comes to them ratings, I'm definitely one of them that's bringing them, a lot of them in compared
But when
to the
you
other
came on the
people.
show, did you know you were going to be a star? Like, was it a plan? Did you know that you were going to be a star because you already had star quality, or did you go in saying, I'm about to gather all these up and I'm just going to
No, I didn't think I was going to gather all these and turn up. I knew that I was going to be a star before I got on that show. I just looked at the show as an opportunity to show who I am, because TV and social media is two different things. It's two different platforms and it's two different audiences. But I knew if I got the chance to be on TV and people could see my personality, they were going to love me. And that's what happened.
So before TV and before people saw you, where were you entertaining people, or were you just entertaining people in life, like family, friends, hanging out? But where were you entertaining people?
I mean, I honestly was entertaining people in life, baby dads, like, yeah.
What do you mean entertaining people with baby daddies?
You said who was I entertaining before I got on the camera, right?
Yeah.
Baby dads.
Entertain them how?
Just they're making me laugh.
Wait, is that where the good cat came about, or was that just
Yeah. Like, I just feel like I'm just entertaining baby dads to love me, and they honestly don't even be wanting their baby dads till they see a real.
Shout out to Almanize for the $2 super chat. She says those are implants. You can see her scars. That's what I was thinking. These big plastic boobs, and probably got on some double-sided tape to keep that little, what y'all call it, little red riding hoodie suit in place. This lady right here is a trip. Shout out to Al Boski for being in the building. And yeah, I forgot, she did get her start on Love and Hip Hop. I know most of us don't pay that much attention, but back in the day, that was kind of something for the struggling black people in the music industry. So yeah, Love and Hip Hop is how she got going. And hey, this is her. She don't mind being known as Ratchet and ghetto and hood to get her bag. Some people ain't gonna have no class about themselves. They'll do whatever to come up out their situations, their communities, their projects, whatever. And she one of them. I mean, her song literally is called Eating, and she brag about eating dudes' ass. Like, if you married, you do what you do behind closed doors in your bed. I feel like we can't really judge that. But I just still feel like certain things just shouldn't be said, and it's very unladylike. What would Kevin Samuels say? What would KS say about this? Her literally telling the world she eating niggas' ass, whether she doing it or not. This is how she promotes herself.
Like me with him. But I came up from it. Yeah.
Wait, so when you were entertaining these baby dads or whatever, what were you finding that they were looking for the entertainment for? Is it just that these other women were possessive? They were worrisome?
Yeah, I do feel like I'm more of a fantasy island type of girl. Like, they just be wanting something exciting, something that's real, something that's fun. Like, honestly, I will make a man, like, laugh and I'm goofy, and he will laugh out of his drawers. Like, he will want,
literally.
Yeah, literally. He will want to do for me because I'm just spunky and I'm charming.
But did you ever feel lonely and all that? Like, you're going over there, you get them for the moment, and then you get away, or did you feel empowered because you get to still have your independence and your free time and then get what you want to get?
Get them for the moment. What that mean?
Like, I mean, if you're over there spending time with a baby mama, a woman's baby daddy, he's going to go back to his girl, right?
He didn't go back.
Oh, they stayed?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they be staying.
So have you always been relationship prone where you always want to be in a relationship, or do you like being single? Because Meg Thee Stallion does the whole hot girl summer thing every year. I mean, well, this year, I don't know, she would party, so she may not be that hot,
How she do the hot girl summer every year? She had a man for a long time.
Well, she's been with party a couple years. She took a couple breaks. Well, she had Tori. Well, allegedly, she was with Tori. Allegedly, they was in the pool together during COVID. They was COVID friends. I don't know I wasn't in it. I'm just saying they was together for COVID. But that was during summer. It was during summer. You saw that. You never saw that? Them swimming in the pool together every day and all that on live? Yes. Twerking together on his club.
Twerking together? Thing. He was twerking?
Oh, no. She was twerking on his radio live.
Hold up. Listen. Meg Thee Stallion, I wish you the best. Mamacita. Tori, I wish y'all the best. I don't know. I didn't even know them two ever even knew each other.
What?
Hell no.
He allegedly shot her.
Shot. Oh.
That good coochie must keep you away from social media.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about them people. For
really?
real. No. I didn't even know Megan got shot. That's crazy.
Come on now. You were in the video with her. Kylie opened the door.
Yeah,
it was at Kylie's house that this all started. WAP stand for wet ass pistol. Okay. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, okay.
I was in the WAP video because I got the wet ass.
Okay.
Now, I didn't know that stand for wet ass pistol or none of that. I don't know what them people got going on.
Where a pistol at?
I personally think she playing dumb. Who don't know about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, whatever. But shout out to Real Bravado Network for this $5 super chat. This woman is a whole damn train wreck. She looked like her mind's sick and her body sick. Men, enter at your own risk. Say that again. Shout out to Mike B in the building. Shout out to Project Leroy for the $2 super chat. Water seeks its own level. Trash be with trash with money. So y'all already know what it is. I think she lying. She just don't want to speak on it. Most people didn't want to speak on the whole Tory Lanez. Shout out to Almond Eyes because she spoke on this a lot on her channel. Most people with any sense know Megan full of crap and Tory Lanez had his reasons for whatever went down. But Tory Lanez being blackballed and Megan Thee Stallion being pushed and promoted, and I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I think that's a man.
I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, well, look. So you weren't okay. So let's back up. You came into Love and Hip Hop. You gathered the screen. You became famous. People loved you, lived for you, and liked watching you. There was that one scene that you guys were in the bar. Bobby, y'all were in that bar performing. That was the most ridiculous scene on Love and Hip Hop Miami, but it seemed fun.
It was very real too.
I can tell it was real. But I think that's where people really fell in love, just with your personality. Just you're hilarious.
Yeah, I am. I do feel good about making people laugh, and a lot of people judge me, and it's just like, you can judge me and say, oh, she's not a good representation for Black women. Who said I was representing y'all? Y'all ain't a good representation for your self, because a lot of y'all don't have self-respect while you out there letting them for free. And then I said, oh yeah.
We don't have self-respect. Bitch, you dressed half naked.
She belongs to the streets.
Do I smell a whore?
What?
You want to sleep with me? Baby, I need that money. Who got respect? Because you go home and ain't no food in the fridge, and you go home with a wet and you hungry. Who don't got self-respect? Baby, I'm sitting here looking real lovely. Everything paid for. So how I don't got self-respect? The wrong with y'all? And then what's the question that you had said before I got into that?
Keep going. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, like,
because the sermon I think you're preaching is the sermon that women need to have.
Yeah, we need to have it.
Because if Drake can say this ain't for free, why are you out here?
Yeah, if Drake's slinging and selling that, why the would you think that my free? Just because you scared to ask him for some money, or you scared to ask a man for some money? Baby, I'm not scared. Because one thing about it, what I look like driving to your house? I need gas. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I got kids.
And the Uber XL and Chick-fil-A is not enough.
Yeah, it's not. My kids don't eat no ChickfilA. And I love Christian chicken, but my kids don't eat that because they
What's
like
Christian chicken?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that.
I had Chick-fil-A on Sunday at my party.
How you had it on Sunday? They ain't open on Sunday.
And I'm gay. How about that?
so
Hollywood
you-
Unlocked. We Chick-fil-A Unlocked. we make things happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now back to what I was saying. I feel good about making people happy. Yeah. And people might judge me and say, oh, she's too ratchet. But at the end of the day, I help people fight depression, all that crazy that they could be going through. I make them feel good about themselves, like, because I come from the hood. So I'm like, laugh at your situation. Everything that you got in front of you, you know, just because you might not be rich and live in Hollywood, you know, look at what God gave you. And be happy for that. Be happy for the air you breathe, the bed that you got on the floor. Your TV might be on the floor. My TV on the floor right now because my son just broke it. I'm still happy.
Who broke it?
My baby. He broke my TV, and
Well,
it did.
why don't you put it on a box or something?
I was trying to put it up, but I didn't get a chance to put it up on the wall. And before I did, he broke it. He broke it with a stick.
Mm.
And that's just like, if anybody wanna help me pay for it.
What?
He just like Bam Bam. Remember from Fred Flintstone and them?
So he just ran through the house beating up.
Yeah. So he broke 3 TVs. But if anybody happened to want to buy me a TV, you can get me one. I accept donations. I'm not begging. I'm just saying, is a TV broke in my house? And if it's, you know, the guys be trying to get in my area, you know, it's a TV broke in my house.
How old is your kid?
Cure, he broke my TV. He young.
Okay.
He 8.
He's 8? Mm-hmm. That is not young to be breaking TVs with a stick. What's his name?
Accident.
What's his name?
iCure.
iCure, you're on restriction. Just go outside. Just don't you ain't the type of mom to say go play outside?
I do, but they just want to play on the tablets and the YouTube and stuff all day. Right. Like, I do make them go outside.
Okay, but you know, you say you're ratchet. This is what I will say. I think
it's a shame that this gay man got to tell her that her son is out of control and inappropriate. Shout out to the Do Better podcast with Theo Coop for the $10 super chat. I think the only thing that's holding them breastises in place is some, they got something called double-sided tape for all you men who don't know. When women wear real revealing, promiscuous clothes, you have tape that's sticky on both sides to keep your clothes in place, to keep them nipples covered up. That's what I think is going on here. But yeah, her son out of control, and she needed a limp wrist to tell her these women is crazy. And yeah, somebody said it earlier. I think it was Project Leroy. She's a mother. This is the mother that we listening to. Could you imagine if your mama was on TV with her titties out like this?
I think you're smart. I think you're like you and Cardi, where I see the parallels for sure, because I know her very well, is you all come from where you come from, and you're moving into a new world, but you're still grounded in where you come from, and you stay relatable to your core audience. And I think that that's being a smart businesswoman. I don't think you're ratchet unstrategically.
No, it's strategic,
Okay.
but I just like being myself. And, you know, I don't want to be sad.
Did y'all hear that? She's ratchet strategically, which goes back to what we said when we first started the video. These people know what they're doing. They willing to do this. They willing to subject themselves to this type of image for some money, just for a bag. She know it. He know it. This is an act. But if you gonna act, you can't act like you got some class. You gotta act like a damn fool.
For not being myself and just have all these people like me for something that I'm not. I want people to love me for who I am. Mind you, I love
You have great
Cardi.
skin, by the way.
Thank you, and that's because I drink a lot of water. I only eat vegetables.
Do you swallow?
I do swallow, but I do like nut, like on my face.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's so.
We're not gonna bypass that. How did he just feel comfortable enough to just ask her, do she swallow? Oh my God.
She belongs to the streets.
Do I smell a whore?
Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. Would they ask a white woman a question like this? The fact that we're able to openly degrade our women, and you see how it just flows, she ain't take no offense to this. This is stuff that should be going on in the privacy of your own bedroom. How can an interviewer ask you something like this and you just comfortably answer it? I'm so disgusted. Let's keep it going.
Degrading.
No,
I've never
degrading.
had-
No, I love that.
Really?
That's why you said I got good skin.
But do you like wipe it in or you wipe it off?
I won't give what I do, I put it in my hair.
Well, they do say mayonnaise is good for the root.
Mayonnaise.
I mean,
I'm talking about nuts.
I know it's both white. It's both
okay.
creamy white.
But let's get back to Cardi.
Yeah.
I want to say that
we
I
went
love
from
her.
Great skin, bam bam, take your ass outside and play, to come all over the face. That's what this show is really about.
It is.
Yeah.
But can we get back to Cardi? Because I really do love her, and
yes.
she has gave me a lot of opportunities.
She showed you love right here.
She did. Oh yeah, she did. Oh my gosh, she always shows me love. Like my Grinch, I have a song called Grinch. She always posts my song. She always talks about me, and she put me in a WAP video, and she didn't have to do that. So that's somebody that I will always be friends with. Like that's a real. People need to understand. I don't give a what they talking about. That's a real. Because me and her are similar. Like we both ratchet. We both got that same personality. So it's very like uncommon for somebody to show love to me. That's kind of like me, you know. So that's a real. And also, I just want to get back to Megan Thee Stallion. I don't want to offend Megan because, okay, I do know that you got shot, and I was so wrong that he did that. But I was sitting here like I want to not bring attention to it, so I said I didn't know about it. But if that boy really shot you in your foot, like that's crazy. Like what the?
Well,
I don't like that.
Let me work backwards and then come back to Meg. On the Cardi thing, I want to tell you something. I'm not even sure you know. I may have said it here, but I'll say it again. When Cardi got the first cut of the WAP video, they didn't show you, Lotto, Ruby enough, and she made them fix it because she was very big on making sure that she supported you all, and she like is a fan of your hustle and your come up and your story.
I love Lotto, Ruby. That's my mother girl. Because when I came on that set, she was the only girl that was like Suki with the good coochie. Like she showed me love, and it wasn't like you feel me. She just can't. She used to show me love.
All right, I gotta pause it there. I got 2 super chats, but let me say this. So right now, they're going into the details of Cardi B being a real one for showing her love and bringing her into the WAP video. I mean, it's like you don't know, or y'all don't even give a damn, that being a part of a song that's called Wet Ass Puss is not something to be bragging about. That ain't no bragging rights. You know how degrading this is, how much the world frowned upon this song, but it's always a group of people, if you will, who enjoy this, who run around singing this, kids singing this. Meanwhile, Cardi B, the same person who, I ain't gonna say wrote the song, but sung it, when her daughter came in the room, what'd she do? She cut that damn volume down. She didn't want her daughter hearing WAP. But you sitting up here bragging and giving props to Cardi B for having you in the WAP video, the same video that she wouldn't even let her own daughter listen to. All right, Almond Eyes, thank you for the $2 super chat. Almond Eyes says she a lie. We just saw her bust acid on camera. Project Leroy, thank you, $2 super chat. Yeah, YK Osiris on borrowed time after kissing Suki. In case y'all don't know what he talking about, they was doing some kind of panel interview, and Osiris kissed her, and then Suki Hana tried to come with the whole what do you want to call it? Somebody violating me, this guy's being aggressive, and most people are like, look at how you promote yourself. Could you even really be mad at him? No, he didn't have permission, I guess, to kiss you, but in the same breath, look at you. Look at how you promote yourself. The classic Dave Chappelle. Just because you're dressed this way, yes, we're going to think you a hoe.
Do I smell a whore?
So I always gonna
Lotto
respect her.
didn't show you love?
Lotto was cool. She was just like, what's up? Like she don't know me like that. So I'm not expecting her because she might just don't. She probably don't
not
want.
Familiar or whatever.
Yeah, like no, she familiar. Everybody familiar with me, but I'm not her friend like that. So she probably don't know me like that. But shout out to her. I f with her. But either way, let's get to it. Kate wanna say it was tigers all around, and I heard that Cardi told them to go ahead and fix that video because they didn't show us a lot. And that made her real. But I found out that it was because she wanted me to be shown more because they was talking about wet ass. And I got 3 kids. I don't know how much kids the other girls got on the staff, but I got 3 kids and I'm always pregnant. And they always like to get me pregnant. Yeah, that's why they said, Cardi said, show Suki again because the streets know. Yeah, from New York.
So,
to
so in a
Alabama.
way, having you in the video validated wet ass.
Yeah, come on. They
Yeah.
knew when Suki with the good coochie was in there. Like, I done popped them babies out. And I always do. Like, if I wasn't famous right now, I'd be pregnant again. I want to have 10 kids.
Do you want 10 kids?
I love making babies. I love making babies. I love having babies. I love being pregnant. I'm just a fruitful girl. And my great grandmom got 12 children.
Nick Cannon has 12. Would you have his 13th?
He said that he don't give them money. He
No,
said,
no. He said he don't
What
give
he
them all
said-
money, but they take care of whatever they need.
I don't want to take care of everything I need. Y'all still want money. Because guess what? You can pay for my house, my car, and all that, but when I still need the coin in my pocket, because one thing about it is like to do that. But guess what? They just give you enough so you can't leave. Ooh. I want my house in my name, my car in my name. And you feel me? If he was passing off that good coin, then yeah, I have his baby. Them babies is cute.
All his babies are cute.
Yeah, and I love Mariah Carey. I would love Mariah to be my sister wife if that could happen. I have twins too. I would have.
You have twins?
I could. It's in my blood.
To give twins?
Yeah, it's in my blood.
Nick has 2 twins.
Nick Cannon don't know what to do with a
He
church.
has 2 twins, I know for sure.
He don't know what to do with me.
Do you know Mariah Carey? Do you know any of the other baby moms' names?
Yeah.
Who?
BBCC Paprika.
BB and Cece were singers in a gospel group. Now,
I
come
don't
on
know.
now.
I don't know
The
them.
Winans.
The wine. Okay. Well, I was talking about from the Proud Family.
Oh, never
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah, you ain't watched the Proud
No.
Family?
I watched Bebe's Kids.
Okay. Yes, you hood enough.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were in the WAP video. Did you see Kylie on set?
No.
No. So, the whole Meg Tory thing, it started at Kylie's house.
Why do we talk to me about them? I don't know them people. Just go ahead. What's this?
You didn't see Tory on set?
No. Was that the same day or
It
something?
was the same night.
Oh
It all
my
went down.
gosh. Are you serious?
Swear to God. It all went down from that. That's what I'm
So
asking
is I'm
you.
a part of history? Like, I didn't know.
Yes, you were part of that most Googled action legal situation of the year. Yes. But let me ask you, because I know you're big on supporting women, and we've been talking about it in the theme of supporting women. The reason why I bring it up and bring it back to Meg, because I'll be very clear. We never took a side on whether Meg got shot, didn't get shot by Tory. We knew she got shot. We never said Tory did it because we wanted the courts. I feel like we're always judged on social media. We're judged in court of public opinion before we get our time. Now they got their time and Tory's getting his time. I've been in touch with Meg to come on the show because I feel like when it comes to women, you guys have to overly prove yourself, overly prove your word, prove your worth, prove what you say or what you believe. And I just don't feel that that's fair. Why do you feel like that exists, and what do you feel like it's going to take to get rid of that?
I do not know why we have it so hard when it comes to things like that. Like, if we say something, like we get in some type of issue with a male, it's like people just think that we're lying. I don't understand why. Like, I don't know. But listen, I done had like 3Ds. I don't even know if I should be speaking on this shit. Should I? Because I don't want to say nothing wrong now.
I mean, you just say...
I don't know why they don't let us be. That's from the days of time, back to slavery. Women in America couldn't even vote at one point.
Because Coretta Scott King could have never said...
I love Coretta, and I love Martin
Because
Luther
Martin
King.
was cheating on Coretta.
No, let me tell you
Allegedly.
something. What my great-grandmama told me about Martin Luther King.
If your great-grandma gave Martin head, I'm done.
No.
Over.
She might have did, but she said he had a big old country. That's what she said. Martin Luther King had a big old country.
Your grandma said about Martin Luther King?
Had a big old country.
Publicist, sit your ass down.
I'm not gonna lie. I live in Atlanta. You think I don't? I have one of the biggest families from where I'm from.
She slept with him?
My grandma said he got a big old country, a big old black pretty, a big old black pretty.
The reason why I asked you about the disparity in how women are treated is because that Swedish singer Tovlo, what's her name? I don't even know who this is. Tovlo. I guess you were doing the side-by-side imagery of them performing topless, and you got derogatory comments about you, but they didn't say nothing about her.
Yeah.
And that was because you're a black woman.
Yes, because I'm black. But I felt like, I'm glad my fans told me that it's not really colorism, it's racism.
Yeah.
But I was saying, I see more black people in the comments, trashing me,
Yeah.
but I see so much love for her. And that's why I said, it's only about color because I feel free. I love my body. I love to show my body. Even before I got these done, I was always showing my. And I feel like
I'm praying them titties don't pop out, but they're really
no, they
nice
know I
though.
got tape right here.
Okay.
But I feel like
I said it, didn't I? We said it was fake, and we said it was tape on them. Shout out to Project Lee. Shout out to Eric Jordan with the $2 super chat. Always pregnant. Suki is sick. Hell no, denied. That's what I'm saying. I just didn't want to stop it there. You always pregnant. You love being pregnant, and I'm sorry if I sound like a hater, but pregnancy is miserable. At least for me. I don't know what she on her own with that one. Ain't no way in hell. But this lady is out of her mind. If you just listen to her, she don't know why she getting so much hate. She don't know why people got stuff to say. No matter how many people gonna laugh at you, but make it seem like they laughing with you. No matter how many people promote this type of promiscuity, this type of ratchet behavior, over sexualization. No matter how many people say they ride with you, Suki, it's gonna always be a segment of the population who still have their morals and values and common sense and who is not riding with this. No matter what a man may say, yeah, a man may sleep with you, a man may, be thirsty for you, complimenting you, but at the end of the day, I mean, you're not married and you got 3 kids, so that's enough proof to show that men have said this. They'll look at naked pictures. If you gonna show your body, they gonna look. But at the end of the day, what's the outcomes that you getting from this?
I should be able to enhance my body, enhance my because I breastfed 3 children all the way till they were 1 year old. I sacrificed my body. I did what I had to do as a woman. So they were saying, oh, well, hers is natural and yours are not natural. And it's just like
This is black people saying that?
It was white people too. But it's just a black versus white thing. But I love her. And I feel like okay, so the problem is if a white woman decides that she likes to be barefoot and she likes to be topless and she likes to just do whatever she wants to do, she's considered a hippie. But me, if I go outside barefoot with no bra on,
Ratchet.
I'm ratchet. I'm a hood rat.
Hood rat,
And
yeah.
it's not fair. We're both hippies. I'm free spirited.
First of all, you do know you can get, what is that thing you got when you got to get the shot?
B12?
No. You could get a tetanus shot because you step on something. Barefoot, you shouldn't be barefoot because there's nails outside and it's
I'm not just walking outside barefoot. My feet be hurting sometimes. So when I go on stage, they're going to see me barefoot and sometimes they might see I'm just a free spirited woman. Like there's no rules on me.
Right.
And it's just, I'm not Michelle Obama. Or I'm not, what's her name? The white girl that pulled her out. I don't know her name. Tevlo. I'm not her. I'm Suki Hana.
Tovlo.
I got a good fan base. They love me for who I am. And hopefully I can show the world that, just accept people for who they are. It doesn't make me a hood rat. I like showing men do it. Why can't I do it? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, if we're going to have equal rights, why are y'all putting all these stipulations on women, on our voting rights, on who we are, how we feel? Y'all always saying we lying. Why we can't just be free like how men can be free?
After this whole Malcolm conversation, you could be like the Coretta Scott King of this movement you're talking about now. You can find you a Martin. Y'all could do OnlyFans content together, be out there.
Okay, this is Limpress is gassing her all the way up. Yeah, you're right, Almond. She just nasty. But did y'all hear her say, if men can do it, why can't we? I just like to show my titties. And I wanted to speak on that and her saying she a free spirit. I had to learn, we all know that free spirit is just another way to word.
Do I smell a whore?
And furthermore, you just want to be able to show your titties because men do it. It's so crazy that we still got to have these conversations. When I was coming up, it was called a double standard. Women cannot do any and everything that men can do for obvious reasons. The fact that we even got to discuss this, the fact that you even have a beef with this, it's been like that since the beginning of time. Even now, men outside with their shirts off because it's hot. Women cannot do that because breasts are sexual organs. Yeah, I know technically they're actually, to feed children, but society has deemed them sexual and it's just not appropriate. You don't want random men and kids, little boys, looking at you lusting after your breastises. I mean, do we really got to talk about this? The fact that she's even trying to debate that, why can a man walk around topless but she can't show her titties? Girl, please.
I mean, cool. But no, seriously, we all fight for gay rights. you know, and the gays control the world. Literally, y'all have the most power.
Y'all, I'm not gay.
You're not?
No,
Oh,
I'm gay.
okay.
I'm gay.
Oh, you are? No, y'all have the most control over everything. If y'all want to cancel somebody, y'all can. And we fight for y'all rights. And I'm gay too, but listen, women should have the same rights as y'all because we all in the same boat. We love y'all, you know?
I agree.
Why can't we live free like y'all?
Well,
Y'all deserve these rights, but why can't we be the
I will
same?
say, even as a gay person, we kind of cracked the jokes before, and I'm not even going to ask you to comment on this because this is where they'll try to get you. Pronouning is so out of control now. Like, I'm for everybody having representation. Now, if you don't identify as man or woman, you're just existing. There's I don't even know it all, non-binary. I'm still learning as a gay man, and I feel like because I'm still learning, straight people are still learning. We got to give people bandwidth to learn and to embrace this new world. I grew up, you was either gay, straight, DL.
Yeah.
Trans became a thing in the late 80s. I started seeing trans around my house, but we used to call them drag queens because we didn't know the difference between drag queen and trans. Now we know the trans and drag queens.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. But I feel like we should just erase it all and just
live.
be.
Yeah, just be.
Why can't we just be?
That's gonna happen. Y'all are in control of the world. And
So it
I
takes
feel
the
like
gays
you
to say that,
deserve-
right? The gays have to do it.
But the gays had to go through so much to even get equal rights, you know? So I feel like y'all deserve everything because y'all fought for that. But can y'all help us? Can we be in y'all circle too so we can be accepted? Can walk
I
around
heard
happy?
you're in our circle. You just said that you
Yeah,
love
I'm gay,
women.
but it's a woman that's not gay that want to show they.
No, wait. You said you love women.
Shout out to Project Leroy with the $2 super chat. Gates and jealous, he can never be a female 304.
And that look like Squidward, and then went on to say that you're gay as you don't like how it looks. It reminds you of Squidward. You hate Squidward. You love it's pretty. Why do I have to act like I love when I really like women? I'm just really a stud.
Okay.
So you're gay, from what you said.
Who is Squidward?
What is Squidward?
I said Squidward.
Well, why you didn't put, it's Squidward, it is in here. I couldn't even understand what the Squidward or Squidward was. And I'm too focused on you not thinking, they thinking is ugly.
Okay. At that time, I felt like it was a little bit weird, but I feel like I don't know if I'm considered the gay in the LBGTQC.
No, you would be.
The Q.
No, if you like men and women, you'd be the B.
Why can't I just be the Q? I don't want to.
Because you're not queer. Are you queer?
I am queer.
Okay.
And honestly, like, can't I like men at times but not tell people I like them? Like, why do I have to
Yeah, of
publicly
course you
like
can.
them? Just like it's straight men that like gays but don't want to tell people they like gays.
That's down low.
Okay, but that's not in the LBGTQ. It's not DL at the end. They're not even in there.
Well,
They're not even in there.
It's LGBTQAI plus. They might be in the plus.
I feel like I'm considered queer.
Okay. You could be today you could be queer if you want. Tomorrow you could. Demi Lovato was she one day, they the next day. She was back to she now.
I don't see myself marrying a man.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Do I? I don't know. I don't.
But you've been sexual with women before? Mm-hmm. So you like?
I thought you said I'm not allowed to say this stuff. I can't.
Wait, do you like being with women?
Well, honestly, I feel like I could be with a woman and we can raise our children together.
You could be.
Yeah, I like that.
What do you like more about a woman than you like about a man? Is it the softness? Is it the companionship? Is it the coochie?
I would say more of just being humans. Like, it's not really about the sex, but
This lady's so confused. You right, Dale. Brain cells, please come back. All right, shout out to Project Leroy with the $5 super chat. He says Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's book, The ISIS Papers, depicted this outcome with the alphabet community, and rebellious 304 feminists team up against black men. You know, I don't be trying to piss nobody off, but I gotta say how I really feel. And I'm definitely not down with the alphabet community, me personally, for multiple reasons. And I'm definitely not down with any agenda that's against the black man. If you watch me, you already know I came from a black man. I love my father. I have 2 sons, and I'm married to a black man. So any agenda that's against man and woman together, having more children, male children, I'm completely against that. You know, the interviewer is a homosexual, so you know, and like she said, they run stuff in Hollywood between them and the small hat community. You know, it just is what it is. But me personally, I don't rock with it, and I'm just not with anybody who wants to keep black men down, because I believe you guys are the true leaders of our communities, and as women, we have to follow y'all lead. And if you have men gay, you have men confused, if you have men effeminate, then the head or the protection of our community is weakened, and it makes the women and children more vulnerable. That's just me.
Don't really. I like men from time to time. I have to act like I like men. Like,
Do you feel forced that you have to identify as straight?
honestly, I feel forced. Like, I don't even. I just feel like, okay, I make music about sucking because it's funny, you know, and I do like sucking, but it's like it's because it's just like it's just soothing. Like, you know how like you suck your thumb,
Yeah.
and it's just like, okay, so when I suck, it's like something that's soothing. Like maybe like when I'm making a nice painting or I'm in the studio making music, it's just something that's just fun, you know?
Yeah. It's like a hobby.
Yeah, like a hobby.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but Poochie is like, oh, I'm chasing my dreams.
Really? Mm-hmm. How do you relate it to chasing your dreams?
Cause it's just like, I just don't know.
It's the overshowed approvals for me. Okay, but what is a Squidward? Because I've never looked at it and said, that's a Squidward.
Have you looked at Squidward nose?
Is that a person?
It's Squidward from SpongeBob.
Oh.
His nose. I mean,
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so maybe I was a little bit cranky.
I'm looking at Squidward from over there.
I was cranky during that interview.
Okay.
But I feel like it's very pretty. Mm-hmm. It throbs. It has veins.
Okay, so Kill Bill, that was big enough, made you throw up all over it.
I like throwing up.
Really?
Yeah, but one thing about it is just like, I don't even feel like no one's special, because when I love somebody, like if I meet a guy and I love him, he can get anything from me. Anything. I love him. Any part, any hole.
So now, on your OnlyFans, how deep, no pun intended, are you going there? Like, are you doing everything on OnlyFans?
Well, I honestly don't do OnlyFans anymore.
You quit too?
No, I don't quit. I didn't quit like China. Now, like I may, post some pictures, post posters from my fans, because I have 300,000 fans on there.
On your OnlyFans?
Yes, people love me.
Is it a paid account too? Or
it's a free account.
But then you get them with the DMs.
Yeah, and then they pay for my footage and my videos and stuff. But I'm really busy with my music right now. But you can still go and see some fun videos. And I know a lot of y'all hate your baby moms. And guess what? When you get tired of her, you can go to my OnlyFans and you could pay for some videos. That's good. But I don't do it as much anymore.
You know what a good segment would be on your OnlyFans? If you took people baby daddies and made content with them.
No, I can't. Okay, so no, I can't do that.
You ain't gotta have sex with them, but maybe like jack them off.
Make him just eat my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or spit on them or abuse them.
Yeah,
like
I'm
bring
going
him
to
in
abuse men.
Yeah.
They're not going to do anything but get maybe like I their face, or I piss on them, or I make them eat my or suck the farts on my.
Have you ever? Please say no to this though. Have you ever somebody?
Not yet. I'm not saying I wouldn't. But it just depends, like, how much money they're going to pay. It depends on the amount.
I can't. Okay. So.
I guess we might as well pause here on that. Y'all, like, what the hell? I mean, I don't know if she's saying this just to make headlines. I don't know if this is how she really get down, but this girl just don't care. She just don't give a damn about her image, her kids, seeing these interviews, the things she's saying, her sexuality. Yeah.
You're queer now. Today you're queer, and you would be open to being in a relationship with a woman.
But like not like a traditional relationship.
Like a side relationship.
Like, I don't know. I had one girl. I did this show at a lesbian club, and one of these girls, I gave her my number, and she was supposed to take me out on a date the next day, but I was like mad scared to go on a date. So she cussed me out and everything. It's like, let me gradually get there.
You got to warm up to it.
Yeah, so I do have people, wanting to take me on dates and stuff. And I want to go, but it's just like, slow down. Because, like, I will really beat one of you up. Because, women is emotional. And it's like, don't put your hands on me like that. Just because you a stud don't mean you fight like no. Because I consider myself a stud, too.
Right.
Yeah. So don't think that you a little bit masculine, but don't think you finna bop a her head.
It's so crazy as I'm sitting here listening to you talking about getting rough and tough. I'm thinking about one of my favorite movies is Kill Bill, and you almost made me forget my question, so I'm going to go back to him. How is it that you and Kill Bill didn't work out? Because I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Kill Bill, he's really cool. He's a really good person, But we got different journeys, So that's always going to be, he's really good people, But,
But what happened? Why did the breakup happen?
It did. Why are we talking about
Because, well, first of all, we saw his feet in your mouth.
I love sucking toes. I do. I want to suck toes right now. Like, something about sucking toes is just like, I just love sucking.
Man, I'm sorry, but I ain't putting nobody toes in my mouth. I don't do toes. I'm sorry, but this lady telling any and everything that she do in the privacy of her own bedroom. But you on your own, sis. We don't do no sucking toes. I don't know. I don't know about men doing that to women, maybe, if that's your thing. But a woman sucking a man's toes? Hell no. This girl is weird. But it's a Ratchet Sunday, y'all. Let's keep it going.
Things. But either way, I was in a public relationship. And I feel like, sometimes, people work out, and sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. And sometimes different chapters, everybody don't make it to them chapters. And his journey is his journey. My journey is my journey. Me, I'm single right now, but I am dating. And I'm actually having a lot of fun.
And you don't miss him?
He's around. Like, he be outside. I be outside.
Do you ever hook up with old exes? Like, will you ever
No, I never go back. I got a few old exes that have never seen me in years. Like, I don't never link up with them. Because it's just like, we have fun and, everything worked out. But my life is written in stone, and I'm just finding out who I am. I'm young. I have my children young. So I feel like I spent most of my beginning of my adulthood pregnant. And now, I got to figure out who I am as a woman. And I feel like I'm gay. I don't feel like I'm going to marry a man. I love women. I honestly feel like I love everyone. I do.
Now you're pansexual.
I just feel like I just don't know what the word is.
Technically, that's pansexual.
Bisexual, trisexual, all these different sexuals. I don't know what the I am. I'm finna find out as I go through life. Now, I wish all my exes the best. Y'all, I want y'all to be happy. I want y'all to fall in love, have babies, be fruitful, do whatever God has in store for you, because your future is written in stone. I am a stepping stone. I just come in people's life to love them, to treat them good, and help them maybe stop being in the streets. I don't want you to get killed. I want you to get hurt or get strung out on drugs. I just come and love you, and hopefully you change because you love me. And if you can't, you be great. But me, I just come to love people.
And you keep it moving.
I got a lot of love for everybody. I can love 12 different people at one time.
You know my favorite song is? I Ain't Got No Type.
Drug dealers is the only thing that I like. One.
No, I don't drug dealers.
Okay.
I did, though. Bad is the only thing that I like. Speaking of bad, so, Slim Jimmy, y'all had Hollywood Unlocked working.
Did we go over these questions first?
No, I'm just saying, thank
what
God.
Questions is these?
Thank God Hollywood Unlocked was working all day long.
Oh, my God.
And making other people's business our business. Why is she taking off all her jewelry now?
Because I feel like it's...
Take the weight off.
Yeah.
Y'all had some pretty cute photos that went up on Hollywood Unlocked. Was that like a little moment? What was that?
I feel like...
Because you just said you like elevating people. I ran into Jimmy on a flight. We had posted Jimmy. He was in a relationship that went toxic. Baby mom was all on social media. And he sat behind me first class the whole trip. I was texting SOSs to my team saying, I'm about to get in a fight in Atlanta as soon as I land behind me. Because we've been posting him. And then when he landed, he pulled me aside to tell me how he was going through rehab and how he was coming off the other side of his addiction and what he was going through. And we had a really good personal moment. And you just said you like to be with men and helping them through and helping them get on. So I don't know if you were talking about Jimmy while you were saying that, but I just had that thought that, you know.
Okay, so I wasn't talking about Jimmy, but I do honestly like Jimmy.
Really?
Yeah, like I feel like he's a great person. You know, he always been a good friend of mine. Like even when I was coming up, and I feel like it was more beneficial for him to f with me than me f him. So I like people that just see something in me and they like, you know, I f with you. So I f with Jimmy.
How was the sex?
Sex.
Oh, you
I
had
haven't
this
slept with him
homie?
yet.
Oh, really?
No, I haven't. I'm not like one thing about it. I don't lie on my coochie. Okay, I don't do that because this thing work wonders. But Slim Jimmy, I feel like he's really. I like him. Like you know,
What if you got a Slim Jimmy though?
He don't. I haven't had it, but I know. I heard that it's definitely nice.
Well, you say your coochie could take up to 6 feet, so he would have to.
No, I said my throat can take
your
6 feet.
throat.
My only take 5 inches. 5 inches is big to me, but if it depends on the guy, maybe I could get a little bit more. But 5 inches is a very big to me.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway, let's get back to Slim Jimmy.
Oh my God. Y'all hearing this? Somebody said she's getting worse. Shout out to Mona D, Detroit in the building. Oh my goodness. Your throat can take 6 feet? It's a Ratchet Sunday. I chose this topic. This is my fault.
I like him as a person. He's very sweet. And I could honestly, I don't know if him and his baby mom together, but I know when we posted our picture, she was posting me on her page. I don't understand why, because my thing is, if you over him and you say he did that and that, why are you doing that? Leave me alone. I don't do what makes me happy. That's all I come around to do. And I honestly would, I feel like I would talk to him. If it happens, I would. I think I will rock his world. Honestly, like I will rock his world. He needed me.
And then you can have your girl on the side.
I don't think he minds.
And I was gonna say he'll probably want that too.
But see, my girl on the side gonna be a stud. So would a guy really be okay?
So he would have to have another girl on the side. I agree with something you said earlier. I think the reason why poly relationships don't work or people have it open is they always get insecure about what the woman want to do. It's like I can go have 5 or 6 girlfriends, but you better not be with nobody else. I'm like, if you really want it to work, y'all build something really solid together and let everybody have the fun they want to come back home and make it even more fun.
They're very shallow. Like one of my guys, I was telling him, I would like to date a girl. He was like, okay, you can do that. And I was like, yeah, because I want to be able to pick the girl. He's like, well, he need to pick too. He need to pick how she look. And I'm just like, well, I feel like I should pick how she look. Maybe what if she
For
a
your
stud?
man.
No, for me.
Yes.
What if she a stud? And they be like, hell nah, they don't want no stud with their woman.
So can we talk about your music?
Yeah, let's talk about some music because you talking about all these different and all that.
Well, no, listen, we have talked about a lot of things that are absolutely going viral. So please, the publicists you keep looking back at, asking questions they ain't answered, don't send me no requests.
That's my manager.
Hey, manager. Don't,
just don't wanna get
Marina,
in trouble.
block her email when we leave the park. You've talked a lot about music. I know you have a new song, Casamigos. I watched the video. I love it. I love Afro beats. You're now doing Afro beats.
Yeah.
And you even got the Afro beats twang and everything, the whole accent. Tell me about your journey to going from
Messy.
food stamp thangin' and use to Casamigos. I'm sure Casamigos helped you get there. And how you came up with an Afrobeat song called Casamigos, which I got a gift for you too, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, I feel like this is my journey, okay? I was a food stamp. I had food stamps at one point. But where you start is not where you finish, you know? That's just where I started. So, you don't know nobody that had food stamps before?
No, I used to be on food stamps years ago. But let me tell you the era I come from, because we had food stamps when they was in the paper, where we had to flip through the dollar, the $5. They had cash looking bills.
My grandmama did too.
Okay.
So it's a generational thing.
Oh, speaking of food stamps, this thing went viral recently on Hollywood Unlocked. where the fans in New Jersey were asked if they would either want $250 in food stamps or Soldier Boy, and everybody chose the food stamps.
I feel like
Hey, did y'all see that? I love that clip. Everybody in the chat. The question at hand is, what would you rather have? $250 food stamps or dinner with Soldier Boy? She's about to respond to it, and y'all respond to it in the chat. I should make a poll. What would you rather have? $250 in food stamps or dinner with Soldier Boy?
them was just being messy, and they felt like that was gonna go viral. They say that you want $250 in food stamps. Y'all know y'all lying, because if y'all seen Soldier Boy in person, y'all would have been all up on that. Me personally, $250 in food stamps. I already, my fans be giving me food stamps all the time. So I'm gonna say, I'll go on a date with Soldier Boy. Don't he got money? He
Yeah,
said
he got
he
money.
rich as.
Big Draco.
Yeah, like Big Draco. Boy, put me in a lamb. I Soldier Boy. I grew up to Soldier Boy. I love Soldier Boy. So you feel me? I'm not one of them flawed. Say I'm gonna pick $250 of food stamp. I'm a Soldier Boy, and he could pay for my groceries and all that that come with it. Like, what the?
Are your
It's Soulja
fans
Boy.
really sending you food stamps still?
Yes, I get them money for it. You feel me? But they love me. They steal from my house.
You're giving what?
When I moved into my new house, my fans helped me get like cleaning equipment and stuff. Like, what the?
How do your fans help you get cleaning equipment? What is it?
They DM me and say, Suki, I know you just moved in your house. I can steal you like cleaning stuff, bleach and things like that for your house and kids' clothes.
Your fans are boosting cleaning products?
My fans are boosters. And I love them for that. And I'm always going to support them. If that's their job, I'm support them. So maybe they might steal me $2,000 worth and I give them $200, $300. And we just keep doing it. Like, I support them. They support me. When I'm moving into a new house, just because I'm famous don't mean I have all the money in the world.
So you're still supporting the hood economy?
Yes, that's why they love me bad.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I would go on a date with Soldier Boy because I feel like Soldier Boy can afford my rent.
So you went from food stamp, WAP,
Food stamp, WAP to Thang Thang, and then I went to Casamigo. Casamigo is my Afrobeat track. The artist on there is Afrobeat. He's the one that sing that song. Joanna.
I met him
Joanna.
Girl, we don't know your music, nor do we give a fuck about it. Okay, so let me see. Okay, Yaya Negro. I have 3 daughters, 25, and they not half naked on the internet. They know I'm listening and looking. 33, 32, and 25. And see, that's what I'm talking about. You know, again, I know we not listening to this lady music. We just see her on the internet when she do her, you know, shenanigans, her viral moments. This interview went viral, in case you didn't know, and a lot of clips from it went viral. But this is my point. I'm glad you made that comment. You know, women are not, it's like a no-brainer. I'm like Dale or somebody said, I'm losing brain cells with this, but it's like I said, it's my fault. I chose the topic. You don't need to be half naked on the internet. You know, you have women who have musical or artistic skills, who make money. Yeah, they may not blow up, but they can still make a decent living. Like Mona said, why would you get on here incriminating yourself? You talking about you got money now, you done leveled up, but in the same breath, you getting stuff off boosters? Why are we still dealing with boosters? I thought that was so like 2000-ish. I don't understand that, and I don't understand why any self-respecting young lady, you said your grandma had 12 kids, you got a huge family. Why would you put yourself out here like this? Why not clean up your act, and whoever rock with you, they rock with you, instead of using your body and being as derogatory and as nasty and slutty and whorish as possible?
Do I smell a whore?
Like, where is this going to end for you in the long run with your children? You talking about 1 minute you like men, 1 minute you like women. You'll never see yourself marrying a man. You have male children in this world. You love being pregnant. You stay pregnant. Your coochie is like Niagara Falls. I mean, it's like she think of the worst stuff possible to say and then say it. Shout out to Alboski with the $2 super chat. We sure don't give a good damn about her music. That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, ain't nobody thinking about you in the evolution of your music. You is not no Whitney Houston. You ain't no Aaliyah or nobody who showed some kind of class and had some real skill and talent. This stripper, strip rapper culture that we live in today, it is what it is. We don't control the music industry, but it's just sad to see a to me nice looking black woman when you take away the weave, the eyelashes, cover up the tattoos, all that artificial stuff. I think she a nice looking woman without all of that and a little more covered up. And just to see you like this, just to see you not caring or just not realizing that the world is laughing at you, not with you. And the money that you're making, are you sure that it's worth the legacy that you're putting out here, your reputation, your character that you've established for yourself? You know, you too far gone. I think we can all agree that she's so far gone. I don't even think you can clean up your act. So you sure this is how you want to be in this earth? This is how you're gonna leave the earth? This is gonna be your record? You're known for saying, quote, "We be eating niggas ass." Like, this is what you're known for in these streets.
Hi.
He's a very good person.
You guys are complete opposite.
We
I mean,
are
you're a good person, but I mean
opposites.
personality-wise, he's calm, chill.
Opposites attract.
Yes,
You
yes.
do you know that?
Yeah.
Me and him are really, really cool. And it's just like, he believes in me. And I always been his friend, like, for the longest time. And I came up with this track, this Casamigo track. And I don't even want to get into how I created this track, but all I know is I sent it to him and he loved it. And now me and him are about to tour the world. So it's just like another chapter for Suki.
The video's fire.
Thank you. And I feel like I'm getting out of my ratchetness, and I'm going to Africa, I'm going to London, Paris, Egypt, and now, I got me a hit, and that worked for it. So I'm really happy that he supports it. And now it's Suki Afrobeat Casamigo.
Okay, so we got you a gift. I think this is the perfect time to give you a gift. It's right here on the side of the chair. If you want to reach back. You want me to open it for you because of the nails, or you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just open the
You
top.
love zebra, huh?
I'm black and white.
Okay. I love that for you, friend.
Yeah.
You a mixture.
I'm a mix, baby, yeah. Okay, so like this is all inspired by your new song. I'll give it to you. You can pull out one item at a time. That is,
I got a map. Is this a map?
Okay, I also want to say, when she did this interview, she said she was going to London next. And I don't know if y'all remember, she went viral when she went to London because she was screaming, walking up and down the street, screaming near some Caucasian people, talking about how she wanted to get her coochie scratched. And her famous quote, what she's known for saying, "I don't want to beat a dead horse saying it," but about what she likes to eat, rectums. So after this, she went to London, but she talking about she ain't ratchet no more. But you was walking up and down the streets of London talking about getting your coochie scratched. This lady is out of her mind. I think I'm gonna play a few more minutes, and then I think we just gonna do a part 2. I don't know about y'all, but she killing my brain cells. I can only deal with so much ghetto in one day, and I'm pretty much at my max. So we're gonna let her finish unwrapping the gift, and I'll find a decent point to pause this at, and we'll pick it up next Sunday with a part 2 of Ratchetness.
it's a map of Africa, because I was trying to find where Casamigos came from. No, just...
All right.
No,
You want me to explain Casamigo?
Wait,
I'm gonna
just
wait.
can
I
you
don't
show
wanna-
people the map? This is
Casamigo-
a map of Africa. Now, I was looking up there for Casamigos and couldn't find it, but maybe there was a country of Casamigos in Africa. Since you're doing Afrobeats, this is the Afrobeat kit.
Okay. Well, no. First of all, Casamigos came not from Africa,
It came from George Clooney.
and I love him. You feel me? One thing about it, my great grandmama actually know this man.
Really?
Yes.
Who, George Clooney? The great grandma who slept with Martin? I mean,
Yes,
Malcolm?
yes, you know all of them. And one thing about it, I was okay, so I don't want to tell y'all the story about the Casamigo because it's really deep.
It's a great video.
But listen, I love Casamigo. I fell in love off of Casamigo. Let me tell y'all something. You
take-
see my map? Y'all need to come to Africa. That's the problem. Y'all ain't never been to the motherland. When I went to the motherlands, I had so much fun. You feel me? I love everything about it. And actually,
Well,
we about
one
to go back.
connection is George Clooney was in a movie called Ocean's 11. There's an ocean around Africa. So I'll give you that.
They said this cat.
Here, I
One
got it
thing
for you.
about the Nile River, that's in Africa. They said this cat is wet as the Nile River. That's the longest river in the sea. And they like to say it was the Amazon, but it's the Nile River.
See, I got educated too.
Yeah.
All right, there's more gifts. See, I thought you like big penises. He say he had what he say his penis was? an African giant because he said it's so huge. But Burna Boy,
I love Burna Boy.
he's an amazing artist. So that's another Afrobeat artist that you would probably want to collaborate with at some point. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Yeah, no, I really love him. Like, his music is really good. He's nice looking. He's definitely an African giant.
Yeah. Okay, there's one more gift in there.
Like,
Burna Boy.
we definitely got to show love.
All right, I think we passed the point of giving a fuck. Okay, shout out to DeMarco. Shout out to Carl for President Anthony. I wanted to read his comment. I want to thank Dr. Umar for these moments in Ratchet Black history. You know, this lady, like I said, we all had some laughs, but I think we at the point of utter disgust now. I think somebody said that. Yeah, shout out to Dale Day. I'm looking at her with total disgust because she is truly capped. We at the point of disgust, you know, again, you can only take so much ratchetness and so much ghetto-ness in one day before you fry your brain cells. And I don't want that to happen to myself or none of y'all. So we can pause it there. I still got 35 minutes left of this interview, believe it or not. And then I got another interview where someone else interviewed her. And that one is hilarious too. So I guess we'll pick that up for next week and we'll just keep having Ratchet Sundays. But to piggyback on what Carl said, Dr. Umar, I don't know if that was a publicity stunt or he really think he can save this particular young lady and young ladies like her. You know, I do think that there's always like, you know, what do you want to call it? Second chances. But I just think she just don't give a damn. And a lot of our people don't give a damn. They don't care about how it looks because at the end of the day, they see them numbers in their bank account. She's able to probably live somewhere she never dreamed of living. Vehicles. I just seen her actually post herself in a private jet for the first time on social media. So she's blowing up. And I just think she's past that point of saving whatever Dr. Umar thought, you know, linking up with her, whatever he thought he was going to do. You know, I don't want to knock nobody for trying to do something for the community, but I just don't, and I hate to say this, y'all, I just don't really think it's no hope for her, for people like her, because they put, y'all know, the love of money is the root to all evil. Some people are just willing to do any and everything for money. They don't have no morals no more. They don't stand for nothing. As long as that check clear, because what woman do you know? What woman in your family? What woman you ever been with? And for the ladies, which one of your girlfriends you know will get in front of a camera and talk this much detail about what she do in the bedroom? Outside of porn stars, women don't sit up and talk like this, especially, and I hate to go here, women of other cultures. This seems like something that's like relegated to us, like they want to treat us like we bottom barrel. Yeah, you can ask a black woman what she do in the bedroom, and she got to answer these questions. I would have been offended at the fact that you even think it's okay to ask me some ish like this, but you say you was offended because some white woman was able to be topless and barefoot, and when you did it, people talk stuff about you. Well, yeah, we should be held to a higher standard. But me personally, I would be offended if those of you who came late, he asked her about being nutted on, and she talking about rubbing nut in her face and in her hair. This is a mother of three. I would have been offended. I probably would have walked off this set after some of the questions he asked her. But you know, they do their research. They know who they talking to, and they know that there's some women who are willing to demoralize themselves, zero self-respect for a bag, and we just don't rock like that over here.
She belongs to the streets.
So, you know, that's what Tip Suki Hana is on, and a lot more. You know, last week we did Sexy Red. You know, we talked about her, and we got to see her smoking black, and y'all know they done did music together. We got to see her smoking Black and Miles, talking about how she don't give a damn. She don't care what nobody think or got to say about her. She gonna do her. They gonna do whatever they got to do for their bag. And the hell with you saw she started off in this interview saying that she's not no figure. She's no mentor, role model for nobody to be looking up to. The hell with all y'all bitches and y'all kids. I'm gonna talk about any and everything. I'm gonna be half naked. She says she love having her titties out, and she just don't give a damn what nobody got to say. She don't care about the L that the culture, you know, us as a community have to take when the world see us like this. Because again, the world don't stereotype. They're not gonna differentiate. Oh, There's women. Y'all know how we'll say you got black people, then you got niggas. The world don't look at it like that. It's just them, those people. You know, that's just them. How their women are so nasty. Their women are so provocative. They you know, it's like collectively. They don't the world is not going to differentiate between a woman with some decency who's going to cover her body and a Suki Hana to tell the world she paid to get her titties done and have them out. And I know she's not the only one. One I can think of is like a Pamela Anderson. She always had her breast out. She was Dolly Parton. Women who are known for being busty and always having a bust out. But society is always going to drag us more. We all know that. You know, we all know the state of the world we live in when it comes to us and our people. So it's been a Ratchet Sunday. I want to thank everybody for pulling up on me. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. I want to give a shout out to my husband, Ghetto Talk Podcast. Please subscribe to him. Go check him out. If you haven't, he's the one who does everything for me behind the scenes. My thumbnails, my editing, my intros, my outros, helping me learn more about streaming live. So a shout out to my husband for everything that he does. He is right here on the other side behind the camera. I want to thank my brother who you see on the screen. This is me and a young Theo back when we was like tweens, probably, you know, 12, somewhere up in there. I want to thank everybody from the Do Better podcast for giving me a chance, for rocking with me. And look out for my videos. You know, I'm posting pretty much daily at this point, trying to grow. I'm trying to hit 10K subs. That's my next goal. So if y'all could please help me with that, I appreciate y'all. And I want to thank you guys again, everybody, for pulling up on me this Sunday. I'll see y'all again next Sunday, where we're going to continue with ratchetness on the weekend. Another Ratchet Sunday. We're going to finish this one. And then, like I said, I got another funny, crazy video with this same chick, Suki Hana, the rapper, Suki the Goat, where she talks about all kind of things. But like I said, she is kind of naturally funny, but some of this is past the point of funny and being laughed at. It is to the point of being disgusting. But this is how people roll. It's people who like this. You all heard her. She got a fan base. She do OnlyFans. You know, people are just willing to do anything for the dollar these days. But I'm glad y'all not, for the maturity and the integrity of the people who rock with me. I appreciate y'all for that. I'm seeing the people who rock with me, what type of level y'all on, and I'm loving it that y'all are more intellectuals. And that we, you know, we frown upon this. We look down on this. But we hope that there could be a change in our community. But we all know some people just, they love this. They live for this type of behavior. They don't see anything wrong with it. So, again, I want to thank y'all, because I'm about to go finish my Sunday dinner. I hope y'all about to do the same. Get y'all something good and healthy to eat on. Look out for me again this week for my latest drops. And I'll catch y'all again next Sunday, 3 o'clock, live every Sunday at 3 o'clock. And we'll keep it ratchet for y'all. All right. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch